Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another broadcast of Jerusalem's Gate. This is the second broadcast in a row that I did screen capture rather than a live video. Just wanted to get some fresh news out to you and really come to the defense of our commander in chief. And I'm neither a Republican or Democrat. I'm neither a Democrat or a Republican. I wanted to tell you what's going on and how the coronavirus is affecting the United States. Coming out of Reuters, coronavirus hammered U.S. economy in first quarter. The U.S. economy contracted in the first quarter at its sharpest pace since the Great Recession, as stringent measures to slow the spread of the novel coronavirus almost shut down the country, ending the longest expansion in the nation's history. The Commerce Department said gross domestic product fell at 4.8% annualized rate in January to March period, after expanding at a 2.1% rate in the final 3 months of 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm fixing to show you, and before we go over this verse, it's wee hours in the morning and I'm a little tired, but I had to come to the defense of President Trump. He just happened to be our commander-in-chief when this coronavirus took hold of the world. Now, if I truly believe if China would have given like the World Health Organization or any health organization word that there was a virus spreading in one of their cities, they could immediately isolate that city and we wouldn't be in a problem we're in. But neither here nor there. President Trump has been getting a lot of heat because of this coronavirus. President Trump had nothing to do with the spread of this coronavirus. Luke 21. Let's look at what the scriptures say. Luke 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations. That's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing nations being distressed with this coronavirus. All nations' economies are hurting because of this coronavirus. And this has something to do with Luke 21:25. Upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity. Ladies and gentlemen, where the verse opens up, there'll be signs in the sun, in the moon, in the stars. There have been great signs from heaven. A lot of that is kept secret and it's not publicized, but I can assure you, if you do your research, there's many strange signs from heaven on the sun and the moon and the stars. The many nations are distressed with perplexity. The sea and the waves roaring is the increase in tsunamis in the last couple of decades. And if you read this, you don't have to go to seminary to figure out this verse. It's very quite simple. But the whole object of this short little video is to say that President Trump is really getting a lot of heat about this. And he just happens to be the president when this hits. And everybody points to the president when something, a catastrophe like this hits. It's, I said in the last broadcast yesterday that I think our country needs to repent and have a humble heart and we need to turn from our wicked ways. And like I said yesterday, I think most of y'all know what that means. And the Bible said God will heal our land. The Bible does say that. The Bible says that he will heal the land. If you have a humble heart and you repent of your evil doing, talk about the nations of the world, he will heal the land. And I truly believe God would do that. But I wanted to come to the defense of President Trump because I see him getting attacked. We would have got the stimulus money quicker if it wouldn't have been bogged down by politicians fighting who gets credit for what because it's an election year. That's what slowed the stimulus checks. It wasn't President Trump. It was bogged down before the bill got to President Trump's desk. It was a fight to see who would get the most credit for it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in the end days, and I've been telling my subscribers and people that view these videos on Jerusalem's Gate, going back many years, that you will start seeing these signs increase with frequency and intensity as we get closer to the end. The rapture or the day of God. It's not quite sure if the rapture is coming first or the day of God's coming first. We don't know. Nowhere in the Bible gives us a clear indication. But we like to think that the rapture is coming first. I certainly do. But I wanted to give that, tell you what's happening with the economy. I also want to come to President Trump's defense that he's catching a lot of heat, and he's not the reason that the coronavirus is worldwide and wreaking havoc on the world. It's the end of the age. God is in complete control, I can assure you. God is mighty, high, and lifted up on his throne. With that being said, we love you very dearly. You're listening and watching another broadcast of Jerusalem's Gate. See you on the next broadcast.